problem is that the system that we have now is inching towards a scenario in which we are going to be monitored, not just at high-profile public events, but from the moment we leave our homes in the morning until the moment we return at night.
We as Americans, we're willing to let thousands and thousands and thousands of people be killed in gun violence. But if someone whispers terrorism, we're willing to give away privacy rights.
I've been subject to the surveillance by riding on the buses and also reported on it. Academic research has shown that surveillance cameras don't actually deter anything.
I've had friends just personally, anecdotally, who have had their bikes stolen like right underneath a surveillance camera, and they go to the cops and say, can you help me? And the cops just basically laugh at them. So, is it actually helping us? I think the jury's out on that, and my view is that no, largely it's not. Cameras don't stop terrorism. There's no terrorist in the history of the world who is gonna say, I thought about doing this, but I'm not going to because there's a camera there.
All fusion centers were created as institutions, agencies that were bringing all different law enforcement pieces together, and most of their work was supposed to be originally around terrorism.
Computers behind the cameras are taught what to look for. You can program to say, find somebody in a red jacket. You can say, alert security when somebody runs down the street. Anything like that. So those sorts of things raise significant problems as far as privacy and anonymity in public is concerned. The city got a bunch of Homeland Security money to buy temporary cameras that they can set up and take down for an event like the marathon. So it's my understanding that the city set up those cameras along the entire route, 26 miles of surveillance, basically.
You saw on the Boston Marathon, there was multiple victims, and there was a lot of need for medical aid quickly, and that's what we're trying to test today. This training is probably as real as it gets.
We have been working on interagency operability so that all the surrounding cities and towns around Boston are part of URC, which is the Urban Assistance Response Security Initiative, and we all train together so that in the event of a large catastrophic situation like the Boston Marathon, we know the procedures and policies that each organization has, and we can respond, and we understand how their capabilities and how they would respond.
We have not had a domestic debate about surveillance, and it was all being kept secret. And the head of our intelligence community, the DNI, Director of National Intelligence, lied to Congress.
We really have to confront as a society whether or not we want to live in a panopticon, in a place where the government can track you everywhere you go, even if it has no reason to believe you're up to no good.